And Anna Werner joins us now. Anna, as we just heard in your piece, the Mississippi and the Merrimack rivers are both expected to crest at record levels in the coming days. How quickly could that happen?
Well, the Mississippi perhaps this afternoon, maybe later. The Merrimack has already crested in another area not far from here, the area of Valley Park. But if you look here, see this. This is the Merrimack River. You can't see from this vantage point where it should be, but it's a long way that way. We're in the back of a church, which is off to my right, and there's it looks like it's coming toward the very bottom of the building, like it's going to probably be in their basement already. And compared to yesterday, what we saw out here, this is a lot more water than what we saw here yesterday. So this river has continued to rise. You can see what's happening to many neighborhoods. A lot of these people have had to been, obviously people here have been evacuated. And there's also a problem with traffic because it's hard to even get into this area. There's really only one route left because of major highways being shut down. So it's really a mess in St. Louis if you're trying to get around or if you're living in one of these areas this morning.
Yeah, and I can imagine that there are people who thought, look, I can ride this out, I'll just stay put. And as the water continues to rise, they know that they can't anymore and they're going to need to be rescued. How are officials handling that?
Well, you know, they just get crews out to wherever they can to rescue people who try to stay behind. Yesterday, we were in a nearby subdivision up the road here, and we were talking to a woman who said that she really had wanted to stay with her home and had to be convinced by people that, look, you can't stay here because not only could your home flood, not only would you maybe not be able to get out because of water flooding the roadways, but you lose power. And when you lose power, you lose heat. And it is cold, very cold here, as you can imagine.
Anna, you're in Arnold. We saw the difficulty people are having in preparing for the worst. Beyond sandbagging, which doesn't seem to be working, what else can people do to protect themselves?
You know, I think the main thing is for people who are in harm's way in the sense of they're going to be caught in a flooding situation. You don't want to be in that situation in your car. You don't drive into waters because you really can't tell how deep they are. If you're in a home, if authorities say it's advisable to evacuate, then find another place to stay, whether that's a hotel. You know, you don't want to be caught without heat in this cold weather. You can imagine what can happen to people. So I think people have to take basic precautions and be sensible about things. And then from now on, all you can really do is wait, because eventually the water will subside, but that could take, they're saying, a few, maybe even several days.
Wow. Anna Werner in Arnold, Missouri. Thank you so much, Anna.